It is a very busy pin mail day today. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 pin mail packages to go through today. We're going to start off with this one. This is straight from GoPin Pro, and they make a whole bunch of products that go along with collecting pins, and they are just growing in popularity and really attaining some awesome things. They just announced during the live that I was part of when I bought these items that they are now partnering with Disney and they are creating their very own Disney licensed pins. So that is super exciting for them. In this show that I jumped into, they are on Whatnot, so that's where I found them here. They do also have a website, but in this show I grabbed up some of their little mini boards, and it was a mystery bundle of colors. Ooh, we have some goodies in here. Let's see. Magic mail from GoPin Pro. That's fun. Here's some more information about GoPin Pro. They are a set of siblings that created all of these products, and I just think that is really neat. Oh, there's some very fine details if you'd like to screenshot or pause this to read it. But the beginning says, we are a sibling team with big dreams. Founded in 2017, we are GoPin Pro, a motivated company run by 3 young sibling entrepreneurs and their parents. So that is awesome. That's the part that I will read for now. And then, as I mentioned, I grabbed 10 of their little mystery pack of mini boards. Ooh, all right. There's one little bundle. And here is a second bundle. So we got 3 black, 3 pink, 2 green, and 2 blue to make up our collection of 10 little mini boards. These were on a super sale, as they were calling it, because they have the old address. This is currently actually their address of their store, the pin headquarters, but they're about to be moving next month. At the time that I'm filming this, that will be May, and that means that this is no longer going to be their address, so they wanted to sell these off, and so they were doing so at a really great price. And I really like the color options that we got. I actually recently purchased some of these pink and light blue boards, so it's nice to have a couple of the mini dark ones, and then I do also already have 5 black ones, so adding a few more black ones to that. These are really nice because you can fit sometimes a whole 6-pin set on there depending on the size of the pins, and I just thought it might be fun to have some little like hooks in my wall and be able to hang these little mini boards and switch them out quickly and easily so that I can highlight some different pins at different times during the year. So grab them up, and as I mentioned, they were on a super good deal. They were $2 a board, so I paid 10 and 10 and 20 total for all 10 of the little boards. We are on to the orange package next, which doesn't feel very full. It's a pretty large package for just one little bundle of pins. Let's just make sure that's everything. Oh, we got a packing slip in there. I might be able to tell you what Whatnot seller this was with the aid of the packing slip. This package is from the Whatnot seller Jilly Goose. I purchased a total of 3 pins from her. Each of these was $7. We have a set completer in here, which I am very, very excited about. Goofy is a set completer. Let's start off with him. So this 2024 set is just 4 pins, but I just keep missing Goofy. I find him in various shows, and it's taken a while to be able to scoop him up. He is a Disney pin, little crystal, little cubic zirconium here, showing authenticity. I love these pins, and I'm just very glad to have Goofy home so that this set is complete. Next up, we have another pin that is getting me close to having a set complete. This is Daisy from the Western set of pins. I'm not sure what they're actually calling them. They're a Loungefly set. I'll put a picture on the screen. I needed Daisy and Pluto, and so I was able to find Daisy, and now we just need Pluto to this set. And it is a rather cute set. I love the pink boots, the pink shirt, the little tassel-y business there, and the ruffly edge of the cowgirl hat. Very cute. Next up, we have another teensy tiny pin. This itty bitty little cutie is the Cheshire Cat. He goes with that collection of teensy tiny Disney 100 pins. He's got a little cubic zirconium here as well. And he is, as you can tell, pretty teensy tiny. So I'm working on this set ever so slowly. Whenever I find one at a good price, I grab them up because it is a very cute set. I like how tiny they are. And so I'm just, as I said, slowly working along on this set, and now we have Cheshire Cat home. You can see just how small he is compared to the other pins when he's next to them on the board. On to this little package now that's feeling kind of full. Whoops. Let's just make sure, yep, that is everything. This is from the Whatnot seller, TD Collectibles. We've purchased a total of 3 pins from TD Collectibles in this show. One was $11 and the other 2 were $6. Here's some info about TD Collectibles. I have purchased from them a couple of times. They've been good sellers on Whatnot and I haven't had any issues with them. So that has been great. Wow, lots of different locations where you can find TD Collectibles. Ooh, here are the pins that we got. Let's start off with Pluto over here, looking ever so cute. Oh, Pluto. Here is Pluto holding a little Easter basket. He is just so very cute. He is a waffle back. He is an older Disney pin. He's a limited edition of 2,500. And he is just quite cute with his little Easter basket. You can see the little bunnies in there. And those either look like eggs or possibly jelly beans. Probably eggs. Oh my goodness. He is very cute with his little smile. Next up, we purchased this magical fireworks voyage pin. I have a thing for Disney pins that display fireworks. I just really like them. And I like that the castle's in the background, Tinkerbell is there, and you've got a couple of fireworks going up into a night sky. This is also a waffle back pin. The back of this pin says Magical Gatherings 2004, so definitely an older pin. And I do like to grab up older pins sometimes when I'm able to. TD Collectibles is a really great one to be able to find some of the older pins. Some sellers stick more toward the newer stuff that people are wanting to get their hands on. And then some sellers on Whatnot really gravitate more toward those older pins. And overall, I would say that TD Collectibles focuses more on the slightly older pins, or even vintage. At this point, this is a vintage pin. I read somewhere that 20 years is considered vintage, and this, since it was a 2004 pin, is now considered vintage in 2024. That's kind of crazy. And last, from TD Collectibles, I was able to grab a Disneyland Paris pin, and it looks like he is on his original backer card. He wasn't at the time that I purchased him, so I'm very excited to see that they had the card and were able to add him back to the card for me. There's Disneyland Paris in a couple of places, and here is Simba making a very silly face. I am going to take him off of the card back to show off the back of him. Oh my goodness. I really enjoy the silly face that he is making. Lion King is one of my favorite movies. Here is the back of this Disneyland Paris pin. Right here we can see Disneyland Paris. Very beautiful pin. I love his little tail. That little face is just too darn cute. I am going to keep him with his backer card. When it's a Disneyland Paris pin, I really like to keep it with its backer card. I don't end up being able to grab too many Disneyland Paris pins. One, because they're a little harder to find, and two, because they're often more expensive than other pins that are more readily available here in the US. So when I am able to, they feel extra special to me. Hopefully we will have enough room on the board, even though I'm keeping Simba on his backer card. On to this little pin bundle. Ooh, I reached in and I felt that, and I was feeling like it felt really unique. So I'm thankful that this is what it was, and not, I don't know what, something else, I guess. But just some wrapping material. Ooh, we were able to pick up 6, 7 pins from this pin seller. We have a little mermaid gingerbread house. I am slowly working toward completing this set. I guess not all that slowly. I think I'm down to needing just one of these princess gingerbread houses now. But here we have the little mermaid house, flounders in the corner. We have glitter all through this white icing. These do have some dipping in them. They are supposed to be that way. Often you will hear that dipping like this indicates a fake pin, but in this case that is how this set of pins was made, so it is not a red flag in this situation, but otherwise it is. So this pin is just very cute. I love the shell here in the upper portion of the gingerbread house and the colors that are very Ariel-esque. Oh, I was excited about this one. I couldn't see it super well on the board, but I could tell enough that I wanted it. Look at this. We have this pin with Minnie and Mickey having a little smooch in front of the Eiffel Tower. France, Epcot, it says on the bottom, World Showcase. And oh, I don't know if my French is going to be great here, but maybe. I'll have to look up what that means. Something me. Here's the back of this pin. It is not a Disney Paris pin, even though you might think that because it has the Eiffel Tower on it and some French, but it is not an actual Paris pin, but it is a good size pin and one that I really love. That's just so cute, Minnie and Mickey smooching. From the same Whatnot seller, and I can't tell you who that was because there was no packing slip and I don't remember, we also got Jack. Here is just Jack Skellington's face. He's looking quite cute. He's a 2008 Disney pin. Got some good pokey prongs there. Oh, I just like his classic little Jack face. So he was a good price and obviously I scooped him up. I was also able to grab one of these pins. I haven't seen any of these in anyone's shows in a while, but this is a set of 6, I think, maybe 8 little Mickey heads. They all look just like this. The only difference between them is the color in the back. This is a kind of navy blue color, and this is just a very cute little set, and I've been slowly working on it as I find them. I think this makes number 4, possibly 5 that I have home. So there are a few more that I am looking for before the set will be complete, but I like their simplicity in that they are each different colors, and another set that I just grab when I can and when I find them at good prices. We were also able to grab 2 more lunchbox pins. I think this means we only need 1 more lunchbox pin. It might be a Stitch lunchbox. We'll have to double check on that. But here's the Cheshire Cat lunchbox. These are a good size pin set. You can see in my hand for reference. And they're just a 6 pin set of Disney pins, but I do really like them. Each lunchbox is pretty realistic looking overall with the way that they've been created. It really does feel like this handle is sticking up. So I enjoy that about these pins. So here is Cheshire Cat and Donald. And lastly from this seller, we got little Minnie Mouse here. She goes to a very cute set of characters that all have their shades on and are kind of beaching it, is the vibe that I get from this set. And I had gotten some of these previously, but I'm pretty sure that they were fake. These prongs feel good. This back looks good. So when I saw Minnie, I grabbed her because this was from a reputable seller, though I can't remember who the seller was right now. I know that at the time that I purchased Minnie, I was feeling confident in the seller, and therefore I felt that she was an authentic pin, and I did grab her so that I could add her to my collection of authentic ones. Let me grab one of the ones that I am concerned is not authentic for comparison. I was right, and I'm feeling very satisfied to have been able to identify that this was a fake pin. So right now you may not realize which one is real versus which one is fake, but you can see the 2 pins in my hand. One is real and one is fake. Leave your guess down in the comments. Which one do you think is real, left or right? The left pin is the real pin. So this is our real, authentic Disney pin. This is our inauthentic, counterfeit mini pin to this set. So we can see some differences clearly. This is more of like a neon-y yellow. That just seems off. The dress color is different, the sunglass color, the color of the skin on her face, her bow, and things feel less crisp on this pin. And what really tipped me off was, do you see that? That little dip in her sunglasses there? Notice how this mini pin has 0 dips. Now let's turn these pins over to their backs to show some of the differences here. A couple things are different. This back just looks like better quality than this one. Another issue that I had with this one was these prongs. They were in a weird location and one of them was pretty darn dull. See that dull one there? This one was a little pointier but still didn't feel right. And these two are nice and pointy, and they're right next to the post on either side of it like they should be versus the placement of those. I had a really hard time without having another mini pin to compare this one to. There were things that were telling me it was off, but without having something real to compare it to, it did feel hard, because if you just look at this one by itself, you're like, oh yeah, that's a pretty decent looking pin. But then you notice the dipping and then you're questioning, is that really the yellow of the shoes? Because that yellow feels off. And now getting to see her next to the authentic pin, wow, the differences. I'm just really proud that I was able to notice that this one seemed off, purchase an authentic one, and now I have them for comparison and feel very confident that this is real and this is fake. They also feel like they are not the same thickness to me, though that's a little harder to prove, but maybe you can kind of see it there. I think you can, that the inauthentic one looks like a thinner pin and it just feels less weighty and like less quality to me. So now we have the authentic Minnie Mouse to add to this collection. And we're going to send inauthentic Minnie Mouse back to her Dungeness basket where I keep all of my scrappers. Next up, we're going to go with this package. This was fast shipping. Wow, like 2 days ago, I think. Was it only 2 days ago? Maybe my days are running together, but I am pretty sure that it was just a mere couple of days ago that I purchased these items. Let me check my packing slip. Yep, the live stream date was just 2 days ago from the date that I am filming. That's crazy good and fast shipping, and I always appreciate that. Oh, I'm excited to show these off. We have some fig pins, but these are, oh, I'll talk about them in a minute. Let's go with this one first, or these ones. Oh, yay. I remember now that I grabbed up the last 3 that I needed in this little Disney Nerds set. Super cute. They were selling off the whole set, and I just didn't need the whole set because it's a 8-pin set, I think, and I just needed these 3, so I needed less than half of the set, so it felt silly to buy the whole set, so I asked if they would be willing to split them, and they were. So here we have Nerd Donald, Nerd Goofy, and Nerd Dale. Oh my gosh. And they will be joining the rest of the collection. They have nice prongs. I watched them take them off of an authentic looking backer card, so I did feel confident that these were real, but it's always good to double check just to be sure. So these guys are very cute and I'm excited to see them with the rest of this collection and to have this collection complete. On to these pins. So this is a fig pin set, and it is a set of 8. As you can see here, they range in rarity, so some of them are harder to get than others. Oh, there we have Stitch eating an ice cream. He is considered a mini fig pin, so he comes in this little plastic case. He's got a post in there, and you can take that off and then unlock the serial number on the FigPin app. I've talked about fig pins in brief detail in several of my videos now. I plan to talk more in depth about fig pins in a future pin related video, but for now, just a quick recap on them. They are able to be entered into an app, and you can collect points based on their rarity and their sequence in the set of when they were released and that sort of thing. So anyway, we have Stitch here eating an ice cream, and then next up, I do know which one this is. or so I thought. Oh yes, I do. Okay. I was gonna say I thought it was already open, but then this end threw me off. But it is. This is Angel eating the ice cream cone. So we have Stitch and Angel, and both of the ones that are actively licking their ice cream cones. And these guys were a really great price. I got them for $8 and $9, I think, and they're getting pretty hard to find in this set, and I just hadn't started this set yet, but when they popped up at this price, I grabbed them. On to this package here. Ooh, we have quite a few friends in this package. Oh, and we still have something in there. This is why I always check, because I just never know. Okay, we have some information about the sellers. J&D Pin Collects. I did get this on... Oh, I was just realizing what it is. That's why I giggled. I did get this on Whatnot. I love that this is Pooh but Baymax all meshed together. That is very cute and creative. And now on to the pins that we were able to get from them. I think this was the first time I purchased from these Whatnot sellers, and so far, so good. We were able to get a set completer. These are significantly advancing this set, adding only my second pin to this set because it's a very hard set to find. And now we are one away from completing this set. Oh, I'm so excited about all of these. Let's start with Dinah in the box. So as I mentioned, she is my set completer. We now have all of the cats in boxes. You are probably going to be happy to hear me stop talking about cats in boxes and cat boxes and all of that. But here is Dinah. She's looking very cute with those bright blue eyes and that bright pink bow and the flowers on her box. Oh, I'm just so glad that I have this set complete. She's got a little cubic zirconium down there. She was a hard one for me to track down, as well as Marie, and I just got really lucky and found Marie recently, followed by our set completer Dinah. Now let's go with Eeyore. I believe Eeyore is part of a Loungefly set. Yes, he is. And like I said, he is the second to last one that I need in this set. He's just looking like a very adorable classic Eeyore. The set that he's part of is fall inspired, which you can probably gather from the pumpkins and the what looks like a hay bale behind Eeyore. So getting close to completing this set as well. On to Simba in the Leaves. This is such a cute set and just a really hard one to find at not an arm and a leg. And Simba is probably one of the ones that I wanted most in this set. And so I'm very happy to have him. That little pink nose and his pink tongue are too cute. Oh, we'll put Simba next to Simba. Little Simba collection there. Okay, moving on to Roo and Dumbo and Pooh Bear. These ones are hard to find as well, and when this seller had 3 of them, I felt like I'd kind of struck gold a little bit. So this is Pooh Bear in a watermelon costume. He is just mighty cute, little cubic zirconium on him. Here we have Dumbo in an apple. Look at those adorable blue eyes. Oh, Dumbo. And we have Roo in a lemon costume. And this brings me to just over halfway complete, I believe, in this set. I already have Tigger in a peach, I think. But look at that. It is quite a cute set. We're down to 2 more packages. We'll see if we have enough space. Ooh, we got some candy treats in this one. It's been a little while since I've gotten candy in a package. We'll set those over there. And then we'll get the pins out. Ooh, we got an airhead. A mystery airhead. Very fun. Appreciate it. First, let me show you their information. This is from Family Adventures. Really like their little thank you card. It's a very pretty card and looks like a QR code to be able to find them. We truly appreciate your support. Very cute. These guys, I think, are newer Whatnot sellers. Oh, I remember this show. Oh, I remember this show. This is my first DSSH pin, question mark there, because I think I'm saying it correctly, but it's hard for me to match where it's like Disney Delight, something about delights. I'll put the information on the screen. Anyway, it's Trader Delight Sunday series. I don't know where the DSSH comes from. I don't know. Anyway, this is a pretty pricey pin, and the seller was really just interested in getting what she had invested in it back. So it cost me only $20, but I'm seeing it for 70 plus typically on eBay, and I can't say that Madame Mim is my favorite character, but I did think that she would make a really great trader for me to be able to attain a pin that I do like a little bit better. So for the price, I decided to grab it and then consider using it as a trader. So undecided at the moment exactly what I will do, if I will just keep it or if I will trade it, but I'm leaning toward trading it. We have another gingerbread princess house. This is actually a duplicate, so this is going to go on my trader board. I saw it and I had to make a decision on whether I was going to bid or not, and I couldn't quite remember in the moment if I had this pin. I was trying to find the picture on my phone. I keep an album of my Disney pins and I have checked off the ones that I have. So I was trying to find the picture of these gingerbread houses to see if this one already had a check on it. Spoiler alert, it did, but I didn't find it in time. So I ended up purchasing a duplicate pin, which is okay. It is a cute pin, and I'm sure will make a good trader to get another pin that I don't have. So here is a duplicate Snow White gingerbread house. I also grabbed this Mickey Mouse name tag. I just think that this is a very cute pin. It says Mickey Mouse. We've got Mickey Mouse's head here, a primitive looking castle, like not super detailed. Let's see if that comes off. Looks like it did. That's good. I was hoping we didn't have a permanent scratch there, and it looks like we don't. This is an older pin, 2010, so not quite vintage yet, but getting there. And this is just a Hong Kong, a Disneyland Hong Kong pin, and it's just a very cute pin. And so I was able to grab it up for very inexpensive. All of these were only a few dollars each. Next up, we have another little pile of pins here. Let's go with Tramp. I do not have any idea what series he might go with or really too much information about him, but that level of cuteness had to be mine. Oh, he is a waffle back, so an older pin. Oh, okay. This is Scamp from Lady and the Tramp. Is he one of the puppies of Lady and the Tramp? That makes more sense because I was just thinking he was a puppy version of Tramp, but his pin back here says Scamp, Lady and the Tramp. So I'll have to look that up, or you can tell me, but I think he's a puppy of Lady and the Tramp. That's what my deducing skills have led me to, but regardless, very, very cute. Next up, let's take this pin off. Ooh, this has a very fun back, a blue back. Well, snazzy. This is a little Loungefly looking backpack. And what's extra interesting to me is while this looks so much like a Loungefly backpack, it is not a Loungefly pin. So maybe it's not intended to look like a Loungefly, but I really think it is because it looks identical to a Loungefly, just with a Disney logo instead of Loungefly logo. Regardless, it's a very cute little glittery blue backpack. It just occurred to me that I'm using the word regardless a little bit repetitively right now, so excuse that. We have this Pooh Bear cupcake pin now. This is a Loungefly pin. It's going with a set that I already have in the works. This makes pin number 4. I think I'm missing Marie and Stitch from this series now. It's a 6-pin set. I have Minnie, Mickey, and Pooh Bear obviously, and one other. Oh, the Dalmatian from this set. Very cute little set. I like how it's very clearly a Pooh Bear cupcake and the little bees on it are just adorable, so had to have it. We are running out of room, but we're gonna do our best here. Oh, we have 2 little ice cream cones next. This is a Pixar ice cream cone. I am sure you can tell that it is for Nemo, Finding Nemo. We've got a little Nemo looking fish on the top, some little sprinkles or jimmies. What do you call them? Sprinkles or jimmies? Is it a regional thing? I use the 2 interchangeably here in Maine, and I still don't know if there really is a difference or not. So I would love any information you have on sprinkles versus jimmies. But anyway, sprinkle jimmies that are blue up here to resemble water. Very cute little loungefly pin. This is the first pin I have in this set. It was a good price. It was real cute. I grabbed it, clearly. Next up, we have this little Piglet and Pooh ice cream cone. I think this is a Hong Kong pin. Yes, it is a little hard to see on the back. Maybe you'll be able to make it out, but it is a Disneyland Hong Kong pin. And these are actually the Tsum Tsums. It's the TSUM, TSUM. I think it's pronounced Tsum Tsums, but I'm not sure on that either. So enlighten me there if you can as well. Good size little pin. Good size little pin. Just very cute. And so I decided I would grab it. I don't think I'm going to pursue this whole set, but this one was very cute and sweet. And I really do like Winnie the Pooh, so I did grab this pin. And on to our final package for this pin mail video. Oh, this is also from Family Adventures. I must have participated in a couple of their back-to-back shows. Oh, the cute. We also have this little collection of pins from them. This one was my first purchase from them, and those ones that I just showed you was my second purchase. So funny that they arrived on the same day. Let's start with little Marie. So Marie is a limited release pin here. Her edging is looking a little rough. This edging, it shouldn't really look like that. And the sides look a little rough too. The prongs are tinier than they should be, so raising some concerns that she could be a fake pin. Sometimes the quality is really not there. I don't see any dipping on her, but I'm going to do a little more research on this one just because she is very cute still, but there is that possibility there that she is technically a scrapper based on some of the things that I am noticing here upon first glance. Next up, we have this pin. This is a very cute one, Disneyland 50 with Mickey off to the side. This is a waffle back pin. Our prongs look good here. Walt Disney Travel Company. Very cute pin. Everything looks good with this pin. Oh my gosh, we are out of room. Just 3 more pins. This is a newer pin, and I was very excited to find it. It has 2 of the Aristocat kittens. We have Marie, and oh, I'm gonna get this one wrong. He's not Berlioz. This is Toulouse, I think. I think Berlioz is the orange one, and Toulouse is this blackish brown one here. But they're sitting next to this record player. And as I mentioned, newer pin, we can see the cubic zirconium there. A very cute Aristocats pin. And lastly, we have 2 Mickey Mouse pins. We have Mickey Mouse himself and a Mickey Mouse backpack. Got a little thing for the backpacks lately. This is a Loungefly pin, but you won't see the Loungefly logo. I've mentioned this before in my other pin mail videos. Loungefly and Disney copyright situation. They cannot put their Loungefly logo on the back of any pins that are solely Minnie or Mickey. So though this is a Loungefly pin, you will not see that Loungefly backing on it. But very cute nonetheless. This is the first in the set that I have, and I will be working on collecting the others as time goes on. And then we have Conductor Mickey. Is he really a conductor? I don't know. Those are the vibes he's giving off. So we have a Mickey here, and he is a very cute pin, an older pin from 2008, and he's just looking real cute, so I decided I needed to have him. So these are our final 2 pins from today's pin mail haul. There we have all of the pins from today's pin mail haul. It turned out to be quite the haul indeed, and we ran out of board space. And so it might be extra hard today for you to pick a favorite, but I would love for you to try, or a couple favorites if a single favorite is just too challenging. If I had to try to at least narrow it down to favorites, this would be up there. I just love Minnie and Mickey Smoochin'. I also really like the Aristocats pin. I really enjoy this Mickey Mouse Hong Kong one that is just like a little name tag. I love these two Simba ones, particularly this Disneyland Paris one. Oh, those I guess are my more notable ones from today's haul. Of course, I love all of them, otherwise I would not have purchased them, but a fun pin mail unboxing for sure. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!